Sister wives Truly Brown rejects brother, Paedon, in public. And Leon Brown reemerges after lengthy absence. I will explain everything. Watch this video until end. Hey lovely viewers. Welcome to my update gossip channel. Sister wives Christine Brown Woolley's daughter, Truly Brown, has raised some eyebrows during session 19 for her behavior. From pushing, biting, and vying for attention, fans have discussed many of her actions. Now she rejects her brother, Paedon Brown. While they are in public together, Christine Brown's genes are strong. During Sister Wives Season 19, Christine Brown Woolley took David Woolley to meet her family and interacted on several occasions. She makes an effort to get together with as many of her kids as she can, as frequently as possible. Each of her 6 kids, Aspen, Mykelti, Gwendolyn, Isabel, and Truly Brown have differing personalities. However, some traits seem to overlap in many of the kids. For instance, Paedon has talked about how Christine likes people to respond with big reactions because she enjoys the theatrics. That isn't so different from some of her kids. But when David comes to visit, Paedon immediately establishes they will harass him, so he understands that is how they are. When he walks in, Mykelti Brown Paedon announces, "Mom's boyfriend is here." Paedon adds in a serious tone, "Hi Richard." Without any real reason, he sets the stage there will be jokes. Truly pushes David at the dinner table and he mentions he might fall over. Seemingly, Mykelti, Paedon, and Truly all have a bit of Christine's knack for stealing the spotlight. Recently, Truly took a page out of her mom's book and tormented her brother, Paedon, in public. On Reddit, Sister Wives fans discuss a video of Truly Brown rejecting Paedon Brown in public. First, a user says, Truly telling people she doesn't know her brother. Then, they attached a video of Paedon saying, "My absolutely incredible baby sister will oftentimes tell people in the middle of a store." He corrects, not tell people, yell in the middle of a store, "Who the hell are you? Why are you talking to me? To me, I am her older brother, but she will do that to me. And it's evil." In the background, viewers can hear Truly laughing with satisfaction and blaming him for stealing her book. Paedon emphasizes, "You're not allowed to tell people you don't know me. You do know me." They both laugh and he cracks a big smile. One Redditor adds, "She's a tween and that's a time of life when kids act weird. And I think Truly marches to her own drummer. Ah, they have a sweet funny connection. I love how we have seen over the years the brothers looking out for and bonding with Truly. I think this is hilarious. Teen siblings are a trip. This is funny actually. Her laugh is adorable. You can tell Paedon loves her. I love her evil cackle. She is young and she thought it was fun and being silly. She is still a young teenager. I think they prank each other a lot. Give her a break. All teens do silly things." He's secretly proud of her. After the original post, several Sister Wives fans point out the similar family attributes of Christine, Kody, Mykelti, Paedon, and Truly Brown. Many people think they are obnoxious by nature. One person says, Christine's entire family makes really mean jokes and really bad pranks. *N, they're obnoxious. He definitely got the worst of both Kody and Christine. I want to like Paedon, but he is too much like Kody for me. I get that same sense, and I think it is narcissism that makes him so off-putting. Christine seemed to not discipline her children, especially Mykelti and Paedon, who were and still are the worst 2 children in the family, so emo Christine is at fault for Mykelti and Paedon turning out the way they did because I can't stand either one of them. You can tell that Truly is going to turn out just like Paedon and Mykelti if Christine doesn't stop her behavior now. While many Sister Wives fans thought the video was hilarious, some didn't think it was a good idea. Sadly, many fear Truly Brown doesn't understand how it may have affected people around her. Someone points out, "Good way to have store security taking a hard look at you. I wonder if she bites him, too. Just like she does David." Yeah, well, Christine trying to convince us that Truly loves David is laughable because you can tell Truly is very jealous of David, but Christine's excessive PDA in front of everyone is quite ridiculous. That's my opinion anyways. Sorry, but I won't watch the video. If Truly was only with her brother out in public, telling people that he's not her brother is not a good thing to do in 2024. There are good pranks and dumb pranks. This one is really dumb. Agree. It's not funny to make other people worry. Leon Brown no longer appears on Sister Wives, but many fans still remain curious about their adult life. Many viewers love the former TLC star's strength and courage as the first child from the Brown family to come out as a member of the LGBTQ+ community. They don't post on social media very often, but they decided to give fans a brief glimpse into their life over the last few months. Like many members of the Brown family, Leon had a rough year. Garrison's death completely took Leon by surprise, leaving them feeling helpless and saddened. But even amid the tragic loss, Leon found a reason to smile. As the summer continued, the former TLC star shared the occasional Instagram post with fans. Despite the heartbreak over losing Garrison, Leon was determined to keep moving forward. But as fall set in, they started posting less frequently. It wasn't uncommon for entire months to pass without any activity whatsoever. Fans expressed concern for Leon, worrying the former TLC star was still struggling with their grief. But recently, they made another post on social media, revealing they were still alive and well. Proof of life, Leon simply captioned their Instagram post, attaching several photos over the past month. The images include their pets, fun outings with friends, and special occasions with their partner, Audrey. Life is really neat with UILYSM. Audrey replied. Leon limited the comments so only specific accounts could comment. However, the post featured several positive, encouraging comments including, "I wish I could like this multiple times white flag. Love you." Quote, "Angel cuties." Meri Brown defends her child's choice to stay out of the spotlight. Since Leon doesn't like to let the public into their private life, some fans have suspected they don't get along with their mother, Meri. However, Meri Brown put those rumors to rest in a recent interview. They, by their choice, have made a decision to not be super public, the Sister Wives star shared with People. So I don't talk about them so much. Meri went on to say that Leon still posts on social media from time to time, but only what they want to be public information. We talk often, the TLC star continued. They're doing well. Sister Wives star Kody Brown has introduced many friends throughout the show. Some of them are his childhood friends, while others are his co-polygamist people. However, one of them was recently arrested for domestic violence. Kody's friend Nathaniel appeared in the 7th season of Sister Wives. He was introduced as another polygamist who had 2 wives, Rebecca Richard, and Christina Booning. Rebecca is his legal wife, which is similar to Kody and Robyn's marriage now. However, it was reported that he separated from his wives and divorced Rebecca in 2022. According to an insider, men in the polygamist circle are starting to see a pattern in which the women mock their husbands, similar to what Kody's ex-wives did to him. The source also points fingers at the reality show for showing the negative side of polygamy instead of promoting it. Kody's friend Nathaniel arrested for domestic violence. Some Redditors react to the recent arrest of Nathaniel Richard. The former Sister Wives star was charged with third-degree domestic assault. He was reportedly arrested on December 12 but has already posted a bond. The op also showed Nathaniel's mugshot, wearing a plain gray shirt. It's unclear who the victim of his crimes was. Nathaniel has 9 kids, all of whom are from his first wife. But unlike the Browns, the Richard family is more discreet about their lives. They road tripped to see his fam. They all have to look each other in the eye as they take their first bite of a meal, which I always thought was the Duggars, but was reminded in this sub recently that it was this guy. This guy also treated his family like they were in the military. And he and Kody bonded over being fellow gun nuts. He gave me the ick. This doesn't surprise me about that guy in the least. This guy was particularly grimy. He took on another wife BC, God told him to, and his wife agreed, kicking and screaming. He already knew which woman he wanted to wife and the wife claimed God told her who the woman was after praying. These men are always so gross and having multiple wives just gives them a big ego and an excuse to act horrible all the time. Sister Wives, the Richards screen time from season 7. Meri Brown expressed sympathy for Nathaniel's second wife, Christina, for going through infertility struggles. Rebecca and Christina only had a few minutes of screen time from the show. Fans may remember the Brown family paying a visit to the Richards during season 7. Nathaniel showed how his wife baked for him and complained about how he couldn't cuddle with one of his wives while she was baking. The Richards also revealed that they don't use the term sister wives. Instead, they like to call their group as BFF. Sister Wives patriarch, Kody Brown opened up about his experience with the church in the past that has him on edge about Robyn Brown and her girls returning. While he still has faith, he thinks religion spoils the experience. Seemingly, he shocks fans after he admits he has been raising his children in a cult. Kody Brown shares his church phobia. In the latest episode of Sister Wives, Kody Brown unearths some of his phobias of religion and churches. While he is on a date night with Robyn Brown, she clarifies, "So you have some apprehension." Then, she asks him to tell her what exactly he is concerned about. In a confessional, he admits he has his own anxieties, fears, and struggles that come up when he thinks about Brianna and Aurora looking for a church. He acknowledges he has to keep those from poisoning their experience. But he admits, he feels like he needs to steer them clear of any cult-like churches. On Reddit, Sister Wives fans point out something they never thought Kody Brown would admit. First, a user says, "Kody, never thought I'd hear him say this, something profoundly obvious to everyone but himself and Sobin." In a clip, Kody is talking to Robyn Brown about wanting to take Aurora and Brianna church shopping. In his roundabout way of answering, he begins to reflect on his experience with the church. He says, "You're getting into something that turns out to be kind of cult-y." In a confessional, he continues, "You can lose your children to a bad marriage. You can lose your children to just huge disagreements between the two of you." He adds to his train of thought, "You can lose your children in a divorce, or you can lose your children to a cult." Another fan says, "I found this whole episode to be really interesting, honestly. Lots of real talk. Him letting us all know that he's realized he was in a cult. Literally never thought that would happen. And he's saying it to Robyn, who seems to still buy into it. She looked uncomfortable and I'd love to see more of that. This episode had moments that were closest to reality that we've gotten in years, I think. I hate to admit this because I despise that man, but Kody ranting about culty religions was the most interesting part of the episode. Most people originally tuned into the show to gawk at people in a cult, LBR. Now that they've left the cult, I'd like to hear more of them discuss that instead of their wedding dress for the 500th time. But he'd be happy if his children joined mainstream LDS church, which is also a high-demand religion. So many ways to lose children. While Kody Brown was making the point that not every church can be taken at face value, he brings up many ways someone can lose their children. Sister Wives fans were quick to point out a few more he missed. Another commenter says, "Or you can lose your children by being a dick." This, "You can lose your children if you make zero effort to have a relationship with them. You don't call them and wish them a happy birthday. You don't call them to say hello. You don't see them. You don't make any effort to see your grandchildren. So many ways. You can lose your children because you abuse and neglect them." After the initial post, some Sister Wives viewers interpreted Kody Brown as blaming other churches as the cult culprits. But someone else thinks Kody Brown will never learn. They said, "Honestly, I only read this on him as speaking of his kids, as the current ones only, and the cult is another church, not his old one. I don't think he realizes anything. That's how I took it too. I don't think he sees his version of Mormonism as a cult. He hasn't deconstructed it enough, as a whole. He grew up with the faith being ingrained as truth, which is much harder to untangle than someone who did not. I think he sees evangelicalism as a cult. And I don't disagree that it has some weird elements. But he is not able to see that his own faith is often considered to be a cult. It's easier to point fingers at other cults to see them as cults and weird, vs one's own. Scientology is clearly a cult, but I'm not in one, even though there are some clear similarities. I think he realizes he screwed up. But he's not all the way there yet. After 19 seasons on TLC, it's abundantly clear that most Sister Wives cast members don't particularly care for Robyn Brown. But if that's the case, why don't the other cast members call her out directly? See what other Sister Wives viewers are discussing online. Sister Wives fans want someone to stand up to Kody and Robyn. At one point over the past few seasons, it was heavily implied that either Garrison or Gabe Brown called Robyn during the pandemic and asked for her to ease the rigid COVID-19 rules. Naturally, Robyn reacted poorly and Kody became enraged at his children. But why don't any of the ex-wives stand up to the couple? Why does no one tell Robyn to her face how they feel? One Sister Wives viewer asked on Reddit, "I understand being the bigger person and setting a good example for the kids, I really get that. But in all the therapy and sit-downs and everything, why has no one had the guts to get in Robyn and Kody's face the way they get everyone else's?" The op went on to point out that Kody has no problem publicly calling out someone to their face, citing the moment Christine announced she was leaving the family. At the end of the day, it seems that Kody and Robyn have no problem gaslighting and manipulating people in conversations, but the three ex-wives won't call them out on it. Viewers don't think it's likely anything will change. Other Redditors thought it was disappointing that no one else bothered to stand up to Robyn. However, many thought it made sense. After all, Kody and Robyn don't exactly have a history of taking accountability for their poor behavior. Sister Wives stars Kody Brown and Robyn Brown seem to keep their attendance under wraps while at their son's wedding over the weekend. Neither appears in the family photos online from Logan Brown's wedding. So, the headlines slammed this father for missing his son's wedding. But, as it turns out, that wasn't the case. The TLC celebrity was there. Although, for some reason, fans say the shared husband and his youngest wife seem to keep it a secret from social media. Logan is the son of Janelle Brown and Kody Brown. He is also the first child born into this plural marriage. So, why would this father of the groom, who seems to crave the limelight, keep hidden from the cameras? Sister Wives. Kody Brown slammed along with Robyn Brown. It sure looked like Kody Brown and his fourth wife. Robyn Brown didn't show up for this wedding. Even as the headlines slammed this father for his failed parenting tactics again, he didn't set the fans straight. And some fans say this is not like him because he loves the publicity. Suggested that maybe they didn't get invited. Kody made no secret of his problems with some of his adult Sister Wives kids. Although Logan was never mentioned as one of the kids sparring with his father. But fans thought this might be the case when he didn't appear online in photos with the rest of the clan. So, with Robyn, Kody, and Meri not being in any of the pics posted online, fans assumed they weren't there. Janelle Brown, who is Logan's biological mother, showed up in wedding pictures. As did Christine Brown. So, when it looked like Kody missed the wedding of his firstborn child, fans threw everything at him. Many blamed Robyn Brown for this as well. But maybe this was their goal. Was Kody as well as Robyn shunned? Fans called out Kody Brown for officiating a friend's wedding but missing his own son's nuptials. But when a few leaked pictures popped up, fans learned their assumptions were wrong. There sat Kody right beside Robyn in seats away from the family. Then Meri Brown was spotted. She sat with the rest of the family. The family not sitting together brought up more questions. In the latest pictures, seats were left vacant where the Sister Wives family sat. So, it looks like the seats were for Kody and the wife he lives with today, Robyn. But, instead, they sat elsewhere. The question is why? Did Kody decide to shun the rest of the family and Robyn followed suit? Or did the family shun the father of 18 and wife number 4? Recent reports have the Sister Wives series staying up there in the ratings. Likely because everyone loves a train wreck. So, as far as the viewers are concerned, this train derails over and over again. But all this drama works for bringing the viewers back every Sunday night. It looks like even when he's not on the screen, the man with multiple brides knows how to grab the attention of their fans. If giving the illusion of not being at the wedding took place as a publicity stunt, then it worked. So, Robyn Brown and her no longer shared husband might have found another way to keep the interest going for the TLC series. Just don't show up, or if you do go, pretend you didn't. Sister Wives star Robyn Brown seems to be a bit anxious when it comes to Janelle Brown these days. Fans of the TLC series couldn't help but notice a snarky remark or two that Robyn aimed Janelle's way in the recent episode. Sister Wives. Robyn Brown acting as matriarch these days. Robyn Brown seemed to put Janelle Brown in a rather lousy light while discussing her on the show. It's almost as if Robyn's become Kody Brown's spokesperson when she starts expressing her thoughts on the other wives. Much of Sunday night's show centered on wife number 2 and her RV home. The episode featured the shared husband losing his cool over being unable to level it. After the dust settled, and she moved into the RV, her co-wife Robyn Brown said she goes out to Coyote Pass often. Then she sits there on a bench on a hill overlooking the RV and contemplating the future. But she also says something about the property that viewers caught, and thought was odd. Robyn said she sits on what was gonna be my lot. So, what does she mean by that? Is she saying, this is not her lot anymore? She seems to overlook her co-wife's RV, so maybe it sits on the sister wives' land Robyn thought was hers. Besides this, Janelle seems to get the brunt of the anger in the next episode. It comes at a time when they seem to exhaust aiming at Christine Brown. Janelle Brown just there in name only. Robyn seemed as if she had something else to say about Janelle. She next said that every time she comes out to Coyote Pass, her RV dweller is never home. It sounds like she points out that Janelle did what she wanted. But now she doesn't seem to be around much. This came on the heels of Robyn not offering too much support around the second sister wives' bride's decision to buy an RV to live in. Robyn said if she were home during one of her visits to the property, then she would have said hi to her. She says this into the sister wives' camera. During this conversation the fourth wife has on camera, she seems to carefully choose her words. Janelle said several times on the screen that living in an RV was something she always wanted to do. But Kody said right after Janelle decided to buy the RV he had different ideas. He won't suffer by staying in such a small place because of Janelle's decision. It seems like Robyn Brown sides up with Kody when it comes to anything having to do with Janelle's choice of that RV. But when you see the way the shared husband seems to attack his second wife in next week's Sister Wives previews, you start to get the picture. Kody said to Janelle that the two of them didn't act like husband and wife for the majority of their marriage. This sounds similar to what Kody said on camera to both Meri Brown and Christine Brown a while back. He seems to denounce being a full husband to these ladies. Robyn takes on Kody's mindset when dealing with Janelle. It looks like Robyn Brown may carry some of Kody's anger for him. It seems next week Kody breaks down and blames all his wives for what he's going through. Janelle has enough and walks away despite Kody warning her not to. So, Kody is mad at Janelle, and it looks like, through the process of osmosis, Robyn Brown becomes mad at her too. The fourth wife spoke about her husband a few times recently into the sister wives' cameras. She said that when Kody is upset with the other wives, it makes him one hard guy to be around. So, Christine and Janelle don't make it a secret that they have very little to do with Robyn Brown. They also didn't hide how they see Kody's relationship with Robyn as a much different one than he has with them. This is what caused Christine to launch solo. But it sounds like Janelle might be rolling out to the launching pad soon as well. That's if the way she's treated by her sister wives' shared husband offers any indication. But from what many fans see on this season of Sister Wives, it seems Kody and his fourth wife are a team and when the once shared husband gets angry, Robyn Brown seems to follow suit. Right now it looks like Janelle Brown is the one in the hot seat on the TLC series. Sister Wives star Robyn Brown has fans convinced that she pulls Kody Brown's strings after the things witnessed this season on the TLC series. Fans often see Kody's excuses as lame. They also suggest that the roots of these excuses come from Robyn. Sister Wives, all about Robyn Brown and her kids. From what fans see today, it looks like he goes through life according to the preference of his youngest wife, Robyn. This seems like a drastic change since the first few seasons of this series rolled out a decade ago. Many fans say he doesn't seem to see what he's doing. But many viewers think his youngest wife helps him by knitting those blinders with her words. Kody Brown has 18 kids, but today it looks like only Robyn Brown's 5 kids get the majority of his attention. This isn't just from fans. Observations. Christine Brown shed some light on this earlier this season. One of the reasons she became furious with her husband is that her kids feel their father has favorites. While Christine never named those favorites, fans assume those are Robyn's kids. Some of the social media comments suggest Kody Brown go back and listen to himself since the beginning of Sister Wives. The discrepancies are massive, especially when it comes to his tactics as a father. Fans can see why. This father's words tear at the heartstrings of Christine, who will do anything so that her kids won't be hurt. Janelle Brown also tries to save her kids from feeling hurt over their father's behavior. She made that obvious when he insisted she throw her grown son out of the house, but Janelle said no and stood by her decision. So, 2 of the Sister Wives' moms have 12 children between them. But their father's time is spent on the kids he shares with Robyn Brown. Kody Brown's behavior screams discrepancies. When Papa Brown was asked to go with Christine to Isabel's surgery, he refused. But yet he can travel to his friend's wedding and officiate his ceremony. Still, he dissed Christine's logic in this by saying he can't leave his family for 2 weeks. He would have needed to do this for his daughter's procedure. But for the wedding, he says explains that he was only gone for 4 days. In the video below, this pretty much sizes up why Kody Brown went to the wedding for the fans. He tends to show off on the dance floor, but he also made himself the center of attention as the priest officiating the wedding. So, the fans think this venue let Kody be the center of attention, and many of the viewers feel he seems to crave the limelight. What he said as he joined his friend and wife together as husband and wife sounded odd to many fans. It was like listening to a confessional all about Kody. While most wives might feel embarrassed, Robyn sang him praises. She said that Kody Brown has the ability to say what other people only wish they can say but don't. Fans call keeping thoughts like the ones Kody shared with yourself all about having manners. Kody went on and on about not being able to leave his family for that long. Sister Wives veteran viewers hit social media with fury. Christine Brown was home with a newborn baby and 5 other children when the shared husband took Robyn on a 10-day honeymoon. So, he can go away for 10 days with all these little kids at home. But with the majority of them in their late teens and early 20s, he now can't leave. Robyn has a nanny to help her care for the 2 youngest kids, which fans were not understanding about that concept. She's a mom with 3 grown kids and 2 little ones. So, why does she need a nanny plus keep her husband at home? Kody's behavior deteriorates the family. Robyn Brown came home from that honeymoon and broke down in tears. The other wives weren't very happy with their husband's absence. Robyn said she never meant to hurt any of them. But that didn't matter because she did. So, today Sister Wives fans want to know why she didn't advocate for Kody to go with his daughter to her surgery. Especially since she could keep him away for an extended honeymoon. Lately, she seems to side with her husband against his battles with the older kids. So, Sister Wives fans think she has his ear, reassuring him he's in the right. Or why not push the father of 18 to go on the road trip to take Isabel to college? Because Isabel moved in with her half-sister, he could have seen Maddie Brown brush and his grandchildren at the same time. Fans say it's sad to see so many of Kody's children feeling their dad let them down. But all Kody can say is that they're all ganging up on him. Today the family seems fractured with Christine Brown and Janelle Brown on the outs with Kody and Robyn. Meri Brown seems to join her shared husband and her 4th co-wife. But it is not a family thriving as Kody Brown planned to demonstrate with the Sister Wives series. Fans see Robyn and Kody as a family trying to push everyone else away. So, Robyn Brown can still say that it is not her but Kody Brown who makes up his own mind. But for the Sister Wives fans, that ship has sailed. Thanks for watching this video. What do you think about this video? Told on comment box and subscribe our channel.